You know, John Edward, the world-famous medium, talks to dead people, essentially.
Yeah, he crosses over. He sees things. I'm afraid. He's going to be here. He's going to be talking to us, right?
Yes, we got to know him during that show, Crossing Over, and he's got a special event this September in Huntington. We'll talk all about that. We're going to meet him.
It's at the Paramount and how you can get tickets to it. But right now, we have an audience.
Some of these people, you're assembled to meet John and perhaps see if he can check in with somebody dead in your past. Who's on your mind?
My grandmother. Oh. So, you know, be nice to...
And you think he can do it?
I hope so.
And what about you?
My mom.
Your mom? Are you open to anything he might say?
Yeah, I guess so.
You're going to get emotional?
I don't know.
I know. I'm going to get emotional for you. Let's go meet John.
He's pretty good. All right, thank you very much.
All right,
we'll
John
be right
Edward,
back.
nice to see you here.
Thank you, guys.
John, when did you realize, yes, welcome back to Good Day.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you.
Pal. When did you realize you had this, this talent?
I was 15. I was told by another psychic that I had this ability and that this was going to be like my path and my work.
So some psychic told you that.
Yep.
And when they told you that, did you get a little freaked out by that?
I thought she was crazy. I really, honestly, I thought she was completely off her rocker. My mom's side of the family used to have psychics come to the house all the time, but my dad was a New York City police officer. He was a career military guy, and he was like, this is not real. And even though I was close to my mom's side, I kind of adopted my dad's philosophy, like this is what they do for fun. So I went to debunk her. And that was what came out of the session.
It's kind of wild. I mean, yeah, you did not grow up in the circus. I mean, your dad a cop, you were in Nassau County, right?
Yeah, he was at One Police Plaza.
No kidding.
So what do you see when you look at somebody?
It's a daydream. So when I'm connecting with someone, I pay attention to what I'm thinking, hearing, feeling, seeing. And it's very subtle. It's not big, it's not like TV, it's not like in the movies. It's paying attention to the subtleties of energy and getting the client that I'm talking to understand the information, which has to be what I say is evidential or validation.
Before we start, we have a lot of people who want to talk to whoever you can find, but
right.
Is being dead, what is it like being dead from what you know? I know that sounds a little bit ridiculous. Are the dead on the other side happy? Would they prefer to be alive? Are they doing other things than hanging around the immediate area?
Think about them not as being dead. Think about them as just transformed. So it's like you wear one suit today, and tomorrow you're going to wear a different suit. You're the same person, just wearing a different suit of energy, and that's what they are. It's almost like they got out of their car, but they're still the driver. They don't need the vehicle any longer.
Is it a burden for you to be able to?
It's a privilege. It is honestly a privilege. You know, I lost my mom when I was 19, so it was the defining moment for me when I went from being the psychic who could project people's futures and talk about what's coming up for them to, wow, I need to know this is real. I need to know that when I have kids, she's going to see them and be a part of my life.
I know there are skeptics out there, but I think you do have something very special going on. And by the way, this is not, well, let me ask you your opinion. Does this conflict with any religion?
No, actually, it made me closer and feel more connected to my, my foundation in faith. I say I'm a recovering Catholic. My grandmother used to take me to church every day until I was in first grade, so you never saw a kid so happy to go to school. I mean, literally, there was 3 churches in Glen Cove, and I hit every one of them at one day, St. Rocco, St. Hyacinth, and St. Pat's. So I feel like I banked my Sundays early, so I don't necessarily practice in the go every Sunday, but my foundation of belief is very, very strong. When I was getting ready to come here, I was meditating, and when I was doing the meditation, I was shown an older female, like a grandmother, aunt energy, and I feel like there's a birthday and anniversary in December that they want me to highlight. So there's some type of reference that comes up around that. And over here, the woman in the front row, right here.
This woman right here?
Yeah, I don't know if your dad's passed, but I have an older male that wants to come through, and he's telling me to let you know that he's here. He showed me February, or the 2nd of a month in the family. There's some type of number 2 that they want me to bring up. And did somebody lose a son, or is there a younger male energy in the family that's passed?
No.
Who's the person that passed in the vehicle accident where they were hit? I need to come in front of them. Is that okay?
Yeah, John,
okay.
come
Where we need to be.
Somebody passed in an event where they're hit by something. There's like an event. It's not like they're sick. So I know you might have a hope to hear from a couple of people, but if somebody else passed this way, they might be trying to come through. So who passed like that?
Not a male.
That's okay, but somebody passed in an event where they're hit by something, because your dad's coming through with this.
My daughter.
Okay, so your dad is coming through and letting me know that the person who was impacted or had the event is also there. There's a C or K name that they want me to bring up, and I'm supposed to say, acknowledge the C or K, and I'm also supposed to bring up the number 2. So that to me is the 2nd month February, or the 2nd of a month, or she's the 2nd child, but there's a number 2 connection that comes up with this. I'm supposed to say Ange, who's that? Angela, is that her? Okay.
Are you okay?
Now, when she passed, either her passing happened around someone's birthday or her passing happened on someone's holiday. There's some type of celebratory aspect to this.
It's right after New Year's.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell you that she's okay. She's with Dad. Now, I don't like talking about Joey, because Joey is the one thing that I think everybody has. My mom's gone 25 years. Her jewelry's in my top drawer. She wants me to bring up altering the ring. So I don't know if somebody took a ring and recently just altered it. It could have been not hers. It could just been like you had a stone fixed. But she's bringing up, I was with you when you did this. And she's telling me I was there when Grandma crossed. She was there to help Grandma cross over. She was there to help the older woman cross.
Okay.
And I don't know if somebody had Alzheimer's or dementia, but I feel like they were not of clear mind. Where is that?
My mother's alive, but she's kind of losing
She's in
it
that? Okay, so
lately.
then this is your daughter's way of saying that she could possibly be communicating with your mom. So if your mom talks about seeing your daughter,
Yes.
and you think, oh, she's forgetting, no, she's connecting,
Okay.
and she's acknowledging. But she's got a grandmother who's with her.
Yes.
Okay, because she's telling me that grandma's here. Like, I have grandma here. Now, is her dad living?
Yes.
Are you guys not together?
No, we're together.
I need to bring, I'm sorry to be personal on television, but she's going like this, which means either there was a disconnect or somebody wasn't communicating before she passed, or that somebody wasn't communicating in some way, because she's going like this, and she's making me feel like we need to wipe that clean and let that go.
Okay.
And she's telling me to talk about, was that her fault? Like, whatever happened with her? She's kind of putting herself with like she's taking on responsibility. That's what she's showing me. Do you understand?
She
Now,
put herself in a vulnerable situation.
she's telling me, is she Angela Rose?
Angela Marie.
Who's Rose? There's a big, she's absolutely telling me to tell you Rose. Like Rose, plain old R-O-S-E, there was a Rose. So if there's a Rose who's passed, did she have a sister? Okay, she's bringing you into the sun. She's acknowledging, you're her sister?
Yeah.
I need to tell you Rose. There's something Rose.
Here, you want to take that?
Not that I could think of.
Are
off
you
the top
okay
of-
with what you're hearing?
Yeah.
Because
Because I can't believe it. I'm like in shock.
Well, I need you to know Rose. I don't know why, but she's telling me to say Rose, so I don't know who Rose is. I just hear the name, Rose, and then she spelled out R-O-S-E. What happened in July?
It's my birthday.
Yeah, I'm definitely for you guys. And she's making me feel like I'm supposed to talk about when she passed. I hate to say it like this, again, I'm sorry, but I feel like I was disconnected or arguing with somebody.
Yeah,
or,
we were arguing.
Okay, she doesn't want you to hold on to your connection to her in a negative way like that. She wants you to hold on to it in a positive way, okay? Is there some type of Yankee symbolism I'm supposed to be, the sporting references that she wants me to bring up?
Our family's Yankee fans. My grandmother's a diehard Yankee fan.
Okay.
I've been to Yankee games since her passing. I was going to a lot of
When
them.
when you went to one of the games after she passed, something happened at a game specifically. I don't know if you caught a ball, you threw the pitch out, you did something in some way that she wants me to make bigger. You were on the screen. There's something that she's trying to highlight.
I might have been on the screen. I was, right?
I was with you when we did this. Now, I know you're in the food business, but somebody's in the food business. They're showing me something food.
I work in a restaurant,
Thank you.
and she worked with me.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Because I feel like I'm supposed to bring
Oh
up.
my goodness, my breath is taken away. Are you okay with
Yeah,
hearing all
yeah,
this stuff?
yeah.
Is this comforting to
Yes,
you?
very.
Well, we're seeing why John Edward is a legend. John, awesome. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. And
With more of John Edward.
oof.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.